Yeah, that piece is clearly just a musical family portrait, and opens with...
Of your family?
Of my family, yeah, sort of a self-portrait, if you will, musically speaking. Paco's Lament is just sort of a memorial to a family cat that is no longer with us, and and of course, the music is reflective of that sort of grief in a short prelude that I opened the collection with. Carla would be the second movement, or Carla Christine.
And Carla is your wife?
She is my wife. Thank you for clarifying that.
So let me just ask you a little general question. When you're composing a musical portrait of a person, what do you latch on to? If you're working in visual arts, you can make it visually depict them. So how do you sonically depict a person? Like, say, if someone has a certain kind of rhythm to their speech, you try to depict that. How do you do it? Well,
that's a great idea. I'm going to do that next time. No, but I mean, I just sort of picked the way I view them or see them, whether it's personality or just an overall characteristic. Like the second movement, Carla Christine. First of all, she's a beautiful person, so I try to paint it sort of beautiful light and beautiful harmonies and very angular. But the first time I saw her, she was just rushing across the atrium in our music school. And I saw her, and I just thought, oh, she's so beautiful, but look at her go. And that sort of represents her whole life. I mean, she's constantly on the move, and so I wanted the music to sort of reflect her beauty and her ambition and her movements. And so it's sort of a quick piece. Catherine is the third movement. My daughter, she's 15 now. It's sort of dainty, beautiful to see, ourselves in her. And so the fourth movement, Zachary, that's my son. And he's very much like Carla. A lot of energy, always on the move.
And you've got a self-portrait, too.
I do.
And that's the best of all.
Well, I wouldn't say that. If it represents our personality, I guess, I wrote it more like in line with, I say, like a progressive rock piece, and that it has different sections in it that kind of aren't alike. And so it kind of makes me look a little crazy and sound a little crazy. And but it's really funny because a student of mine actually played that collection in a recital, and another student approached me and said, "Hey, why did you put the piece that represents you last?" And I said, because I put my family first.
Oh, right answer, right
there
answer.
There you go.